Hello, I am Ganesh Airav from second year mechanical. My roll number is 2. My topic for the video blogging activity of subject manufacturing process is that the nut making nuts and bolts using manufacturing process. The manufacturing processes are used for the making nuts and bolts are forging process and rolling process. Mainly forging process is used for the making nuts and bolts. First one is a hot forging process. In hot forging process, first step for the making nuts is that cutting. The steel round bar is either shed or saw cut to length, since headed bolts are measured from the underside of the head to the end of the threads. Extra steel will be compressed from the head and added to the cut length. Next is heading. Hex head are formed by hitting one of the round bar and forging it with the upsetter or hydraulic pressure. Next is that threading. Threading is the most important process for the making nuts. Threading can be either cut or rolled. Cut threading is a process in which steel is physically cut away from the round bar from making thread. Next one is solution analyzing. A heat threading process is performed an 300 series of stainless steel in which non-ferrous materials are heated to specific temperature, and this process improves the machinability and corrosion resistance of nuts and bolts. Next one is quenching and tempering processes. This process plays important role to making nuts and bolts. And the third type of making nuts and bolts is that cold forming method. The cold headed bolts are produced in similar fashion to hot forged bolts without heating. Cold headed bolts are mass produced by machinery. Next, they are fed through a series of dies that gradually from the hex heads. The area of headed blanks to be threaded is extruded down to a pitch diameter before being rolled threads. Cold forging process production is greater as per the comparison for the hot forging processes, and the cost for the cold forging process is low than the hot forging process. The next point is that materials that used to making nuts and bolts are the mainly stainless steel alloys are used to making nuts and bolts, and nickel and arsenic alloy are also used for the making nuts and bolts. Next are the advantages and disadvantages for the making nuts and bolts. Advantages: first is use of unskilled labor and simple tools. Second is noiseless and quick fabrication. Third is alternatives for the welding and riveted connection. And fourth one is the tension in the bolts are uniform. Disadvantage: here is the disadvantage for the nuts and bolts. First one is cost of material is high, about double of rivet. Second is when the bolted connection is subjected to a vibration or the shocks, bolts may be loose from the machinery. Third one is they needed a painting and maintenance on the machine time to time. Thank you.